What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Drew coming back with another video, and today I'm gonna give you 5 games that you should check out that can possibly help your growth on YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, whatever you stream on, whatever you upload to. And also keep in mind, these are mid-tier games that have small communities that can help you grow. Let's get into the video. Alright, number 5 is the game that I'm playing right now, Diablo. I just recently started back playing Diablo, and I play it on the PlayStation 4, and it's always better to play Diablo on PC in terms of growth and things like that. But I've just started back playing it on the PlayStation, and I've seen a little bit of growth from it. I enjoy Diablo a lot. Diablo is not what I would call a mid-tier game in terms of popularity and things like that, but it's mid-tier in terms of the people who are watching it right now. And I think that's because, you know, Diablo's been out for a good while now, and it's a good time for you to capitalize on some of that Diablo gameplay, guys. I'm telling you, Diablo is a good game for you to try to play if you have not played it, or if you played it in the past and you're trying to get back into Diablo and things like that. Also, I would say the community is pretty good community. But it is some stuff going on right now with that Diablo Immortals, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about mobile games later on. I personally feel that the Diablo Immortals is not a bad thing. However, it is not a good thing because they did not announce Diablo 4. What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? Announce Diablo 4. Diablo Immortal is not bad, but the not announcing Diablo 4 is bad. Talking about don't everybody have phones and stuff. Of course we got phones. We want Diablo 4 though. Anyway, let's move on before I get on to a rant. Number 4 is any high-res game. High-res games are what I call a poor man's opportunity. Okay? And I'm not saying that to say that high-res games are not good. I love high-res games, but they are not as popular as some of the mainstream games. We know high-res took their main 3 games that they got and they copied it from other people. Okay, we know that, but that does not take away the fact that the games are good when they work right. Let's put that out there, because a lot of glitches in the old games. High-res, you gotta fix your stuff. High-res. So you got Paladins, you got Smite, and you also have Realm Royale. Me, I was a big Realm Royale guy. And I still love Realm Royale. Realm Royale is great, but if you was there in the beginning, it was not always good. But anyway, all 3 of those games have small communities that you can integrate yourself into, right? And once you integrate yourself into those communities while you're playing those games and stuff like that, you get people to check you out, right? And then you can continue to grow that way. Reddit is a great way. Find the small communities in the Reddits, in the Facebook groups, put your content out there, and boom. Big games like Fortnite and things like that won't have small communities who care about your gameplay like that, okay? And in these communities, they don't care as much as you will want them to, but you have those who are there and will want to help you grow. All right, let's move on to the next game, Warframe. Free-to-play game. Another free-to-play game. I just named you 4 free-to-play games. You got the 3 high-res games and Warframe. Okay. Free-to-play games are great for growing because they're free-to-play and you can easily obtain them without having to buy them. Diablo is cheap now, so that's another game that you can get. But Warframe, it's a game that has rejuvenated itself and is continuing to rejuvenate itself. Okay. Check Warframe out. It is a good game. And like I said, these are mid-tier games. A lot of people are still playing these games. The communities are great. Integrate yourself into these communities, bro. Warframe, another great game. Let's go on to number 2. Borderlands. This is where it gets juicy now. Borderlands 2 and Borderlands. It came out recently for free on PlayStation. I hope y'all have this game. And the reason why I say this is because Borderlands 3 is coming out soon. If you can integrate yourself into the Borderlands community, if you can get known and playing Borderlands, when Borderlands 3 drop, you are gonna have a hit. The Borderlands games, for me, the reason why I'm not playing them a lot more, because I haven't got into them yet, and I don't like to just play games just because I want to grow. You gotta play games that you enjoy. I should have said that in the beginning, but you gotta play games you enjoy. If you enjoy Borderlands or first-person shooters that are wacky like that, play it. I'm gonna be trying to get into Borderlands a lot more, but I won't just start playing it just for the popularity of it. But it is a great time to start playing Borderlands. Borderlands 3 is on the way. I'm giving y'all my secret. I'm gonna try it, but if I don't like it, I'm just not, you know what I'm saying, gonna worry about it. But if you can get yourself into that Borderlands, I'm stressing it, man. Go do that. Do it. Do it. Okay. Live stream it, upload videos, upload clips. Get people to play with you. Go on live streams and play with these other big guys. Try to get them to play with you. And if you can do that, man, I'm telling you, things are going to pop off for you if you can get into the Borderlands. There's not many people streaming it on Twitch right now. I think it's only getting around like 1K, 2K at max. So get in there, bro. All right, last game I'm going to talk about in terms of small games that can help you grow. This is my number one right here. And I have seen it. I have not done it myself. I have done number 4 and number 5. I'm working down my own list, okay? I have done number 4 and number 5 and seen good growth from it. Number 1 is Rocket League. Rocket League is a game that is still around and people still love playing it. You can play it with your friends. You can play it with your mama and your granny, okay? Rocket League is a great game. Rocket League has a great community. It's not as big, right? And it's a game that's sticking around. All these games that I have said today are games that have gotten smaller, but are still sticking around. Those are the mid-tier games you want to look for. Not the games that hit for a while and then just drop off the surface. But those mid-tier games that are hot for a good long time and then they kind of ease away, but the community stays strong. Okay, I'm giving y'all games that have strong communities. Find a Reddit, find the Facebook groups, get in those, and build your way up. Now, I'm gonna make a follow-up video on some bigger games that have great communities. That, I mean, we have big games now. You're gonna have some toxic stuff going on, but they still have good community and are still around. And I'm not talking about Fortnite, okay? But I'm gonna make a part 2 to this video talking about some bigger games that you can possibly get into if you want to grow a little bit faster and don't want to take the slow route of the mid-tier games, okay? And when I say mid-tier games, don't get offended by that. Your favorite game, mid-tier just means is not as popular when you look on Twitch and see like 100,000 people watching that game, okay? That's all I mean by that. That's all I mean by that. Anyway, if you're new, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like and a comment, do all of that stuff, and I will see you guys on the next one. It's your boy Drew, and I'm out.